Welcome back to the Instant Fame. I'm so glad you've joined me today as we explore a truly refreshing approach to presence and confidence, one inspired by the wonderful actress Kaley Cuoco. So often we see figures in the spotlight and make assumptions about the nature of their success or their charisma, believing it to be something innate or entirely related to their wardrobe. But when we take a closer look at someone like Kaley, a far more interesting and instructive picture emerges. Her undeniable sparkle in photographs, during interviews, and on set isn't about revealing everything in a superficial sense. It's about something much more profound. It's about heart, it's about hustle, and it's about a genuine, unwavering honesty. This is the real secret, and it's something every single one of us can learn from and integrate into our own lives, especially as we approach our own special occasions, photo sessions, or important events. The common misconception is that this kind of exposure is about fashion choices, but that's merely the surface layer. Kaley Cuoco exposes everything that truly matters: her work ethic, her authentic reactions, her humanity. She lets people see the real work behind the glamour. Think about the way she prepares for a long day of filming. It isn't a mysterious, closed-off process. She shares glimpses of the warm-up routines, the read-throughs with fellow cast members, the early call time she meets without complaint, and the late laughs that echo through the studio after a long take. She doesn't hide the comical bloopers, those moments when a line is flubbed or a prop malfunctions, reminding everyone that perfection is not the goal. Connection is. She pulls back the curtain on the true labor that goes into a scene, which might in its final form only last a few fleeting seconds on the television screen. This vulnerability, this willingness to show the effort, is what makes her so relatable and so compelling. It's a masterclass in being seen without pretense. Furthermore, Kaley reveals the myriad of small, conscious decisions that construct her day, decisions that anyone can emulate to create a sense of stability and purpose. She might start with a peaceful, mindful breakfast to ground herself before the storm of activity. She likely adheres to a personal schedule that intentionally carves out time for essential rest and hydration, understanding that her energy is her most valuable asset on set. A quick stretch in her trailer to awaken the body, a single focus note written on her phone, a word like grace or present or joy, that she revisits before stepping into a challenging situation, and a straightforward internal pledge to treat every single person she encounters with dignity and respect. These aren't grand, dramatic gestures. They're the quiet, foundational bricks of a resilient and positive mindset. They are the practices that allow her to maintain her composure and her enthusiasm throughout a demanding, often unpredictable 12-hour day. This mindset then manifests in 1,000 tiny visible ways throughout her day. It's the quick, witty joke she tells to lighten the mood when tension starts to build on set. It's the specific, heartfelt thank you she offers to a lighting technician or a makeup artist, acknowledging their crucial role in the shared endeavor. It's the warm, understanding smile she offers to a nervous-looking fan who has been waiting for an autograph, making that person feel seen and valued. It's the steady, calm tone of her voice when a well-laid plan suddenly changes, a meeting is rescheduled, or a line of questioning in an interview takes an unexpected turn. In these moments, Kaley Cuoco isn't just performing a role. She's demonstrating a profound understanding of how small acts of kindness and presence can radiate immense joy and foster a positive environment for everyone around her. And yes, of course, her sense of style is a part of this equation, but it serves a different purpose than one might assume. Kaley masterfully demonstrates how comfort and personal style can not only coexist, but can actually enhance one another. When she selects an outfit for a press junket or a red carpet event, you can see that she has chosen something that truly fits. It moves with her. It sits well when she laughs heartily or leans forward to listen intently to a question. This shows a deep level of forethought. It demonstrates that she considered the actual lived experience of the day, the sitting, the walking, the interacting, and not just the single, static image that will be captured by a photographer. She chooses to wear her clothes. She doesn't let her clothes wear her. This principle extends to her hair and makeup, which are often done in a way that feels gentle and authentic. The styles are chosen to allow her face to speak, to let her expressions be the star. She often employs colors and tones that embrace the light, that work in harmony with her features rather than using harsh contrasts that fight against her natural radiance. Her physical posture itself communicates volumes about her inner state. Observe her the next time you see her in an interview or a public appearance. Her shoulders are nearly always open and relaxed, not hunched or tense. Her neck appears long and graceful. Her chin is level with the ground, projecting a quiet assurance. She uses her hands not as fidgety, nervous accessories, but as tools for gentle emphasis, to hold her notes, to greet people with a warm gesture, or to simply rest in a way that appears completely at ease. When she enters a room, she doesn't rush. She gives the space a beat, allowing herself a brief, grounding pause to take in the environment before she begins to speak. And when she does speak, it is often in a clear, compassionate, and well-modulated tone that immediately establishes a welcoming and engaging atmosphere. This entire constellation of behaviors reveals a fundamental truth that Kaley Cuoco embodies. Confidence is not about being the loudest person in the room. It is not about noise or bravado. True confidence is the quiet, radiating comfort of being at home in your own skin. This comfort, in turn, fuels her kindness. She is kind not as a performance, but because she possesses a fundamental understanding that any successful endeavor, whether it's filming an episode of a television show or hosting an event, is a shared effort. It is a collaborative tapestry woven from the contributions of dozens, sometimes hundreds of people. Her preparedness, her famous work ethic, is what allows this kindness to flourish consistently. She can be generous with her time and her spirit because she has done her homework, she has completed the task at hand, and is therefore not consumed by personal anxiety about her own performance. This creates a virtuous cycle. Being prepared allows her to be present, and being present allows her to be genuinely kind. Perhaps the most overlooked yet most vital thing that Kaley Cuoco reveals in her public life is her palpable sense of enjoyment. She seems to genuinely have fun. You can see it in her eyes, which often seem to smile a fraction of a second before her mouth does. This is because she has cultivated an ability to find a modest, personal pleasure in the small moments of her day. It could be a favorite song playing in the background of her trailer, a genuinely funny joke shared with a colleague between takes, or simply the sight of a friend on set. She finds these little sparks of joy and holds on to them. And when things don't go according to plan, as they so often don't, she has a remarkably resilient way of handling it. A strategy fails, a mark is missed, a line is flubbed. She often approaches these hiccups with the spirit of a game. There's no visible frustration, just a pragmatic, okay, let's adjust the mark. Let's try the line a different way. Let's go again. It's a problem-solving mindset that keeps the energy light and productive. The camera, a remarkably perceptive instrument, can detect this authentic human presence. It can sense when someone is truly there, engaged and alive in the moment, and not just reciting lines. This is a significant reason why the camera seems to love Kaley Cuoco so much. So, if you want to infuse your own life with this same spirit, to bring a little of Kaley's effortless seeming magic to your next big moment, here is what you can try. It begins with the shift in mindset. Start by planning one tiny, concrete thing that is entirely within your control. This could be the notes you want to speak from, ensuring your shoes are comfortable enough to stand in for hours, or simply having a bottle of water with you. This one small act of preparation creates an anchor of certainty. Then, consciously decide to let the rest of the experience be a dance, to go with the flow, to be adaptable, to respond to the unexpected with curiosity rather than panic. When it comes to your attire, apply the same principle Kaley does. Choose clothing that moves with you, that allows you to breathe, laugh, and gesture freely rather than garments that fight against every motion, constricting and distracting you. Your voice is a powerful tool, and you can practice wielding it with more intention. Find a quiet place and read a single paragraph from a book or an article aloud. Then, once you finish reading, simply smile. Pay close attention to how the tone of your voice changes when it is filtered through a genuine smile. You will likely notice it becomes warmer, more open, and more engaging. This is a simple trick to instantly sound more friendly and approachable. When it comes to take pictures, remember Kaley's straightforward approach to posing. It's not about complex, unnatural contortions. Think about lifting gently through the crown of your head, as if a string is pulling you upward, creating a sense of length in your spine. Gently drop your shoulder that is nearest the camera to soften the line. Turn your body slightly to the side to create a longer, more flattering line.